Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be showing you my Kanye West albums, all the records I have, and the CDs. I am missing a couple records, 808s and Heartbreaks, and also Donda, and Vultures also, and obviously a lot of CDs, but most of these weren't released on vinyl. So I have these on CD. I'll go into more detail on that. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first record, or the first album Kanye ever released, was the College Dropout, and here's the album cover. There is another variation where it is a white background. I think even on streaming it's a white background. And here's the back with Kanye taking off the head. I think with this album there are a couple of the skits missing for some reason. I think it is to make space, but I don't think it takes up that much space, so I don't know what the reason behind that is. It does come with this insert, which is pretty neat. Kind of like a yearbook. And the back just shows the College Dropout bear right there. And this is a 2 LP set. So let's move on to Late Registration. Here's Late Registration, the back of the album, and it is a good follow-up to the College Dropout. So let's see what's inside the album. Also does come with an insert, so one side is the bear, and here's the back. Some pictures right there, and I'll go into more detail on that because here are the LPs, also 2 LPs, but also I have the CD for Late Registration, and I got this for like $1, so it's pretty cool to have. I think this is an original, so here's how the CD looks. It's the same picture as used in the insert, and this does have the booklet. So here's the front of the booklet. More text. I think it's the same as the insert on the record. You got a better look at the pictures. Very cool. And also merch, which I don't think it's available anymore to get. So now let's move on to the next album I have. So the next album Kanye released was Graduation, and oddly enough, this wasn't officially released on vinyl. The only way to get it is through a bootleg, which I don't plan on getting anytime soon. I like getting official releases, so hopefully it does release it sometime in the future, but for now I have the CD. It's a DG kind of release. I did get this used, so it is missing the poster. So it just comes with the CD, which is very neat, and I love the aesthetic and pictures of the album. Look at the back of it. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So the next album Kanye released was 808s and Heartbreaks, but I don't have the record for that, so hopefully I do get it someday. So the next one I'll be showing is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and for some reason it is a like 3 LP set, which I don't think is necessary. I'm pretty sure all the songs could have fit on 2 LPs, but it's a nice packaging nonetheless. Mine did come with a few things on it, but what can you do? I did get it through online. So like right there, pretty small. And I'm going to show you all the stuff that comes inside of it. So here are all the pictures you could exchange the cover with. You have this one. I think the title's in the back, yeah. The Priest. This is the one I had right now, which is called Hell of a Life. It's very nice. The Ballerina one, which is called Ballerina. Pixelated one called The Phoenix. There is an uncensored version out there if you want to check it out. And here is another one. This one's called Power. This also does come with a poster, which I'll show you right now. So one side of it does show the ballerina. It's a pretty small poster. Usually the posters that come with records is kind of bigger. This one's decently sized. Now look at the other side. So the other side of the poster does show Kanye in the tux and all the credits to the song. So let's move on to the next album. So the next album Kanye released was with Jay-Z, and this is Watch the Throne. There is a vinyl copy of it, which are picture discs, which usually don't sound as good as regular vinyl. So I don't plan to get it, but it's kind of the same packaging, which is very cool. So let's unfold this. Kind of like a wall texture, like a wood texture right here. You got Kanye and Jay-Z. Yeah, this one does come with a poster. So here's one side of the poster, and it's like a nature kind of variation on the gold cover. Now let's look at the back of it. So the back is just credits to all the songs. So let's continue. So here's how the CD looks, and it's kind of like that wood texture as well. It's also like black instead of like how it usually is, so it's pretty cool. Let me close this back up, and let's move on to the next album. So the next one Kanye released was YEEZUS in 2013, and as you can see, this is still sealed. I don't plan on opening this one, but it's a pretty crazy album, and I do enjoy it. I love the clear case, very basic packaging. I love the tape, so I like to keep it like this for collectors' purposes. So let's move on to the next album. So weirdly enough, Life of Pablo was never released officially on vinyl or even CD for that matter. I don't think there's an official physical release of that album. It's only through bootlegs. So the next album I have to show is Ye, which here's the cover and the back. And it's a pretty short album, but it's still pretty neat. Ghost Town is very good, and also Violent Crimes. It's a very great album, released in 2018. There's nothing to show on the inside, so I'll just show the record label, which is pretty neat. It's like lime green. So let's move on to the next one. And not soon after Ye was Kids See Ghosts. I love the cover, and I think it's by the same artist that did Graduation. I'm forgetting his name right now, so I do apologize for that. Here are all the songs included, and it's a very strong album. And the cover I do have is in this translucent pink color. So let's move on to the next album. And the next one I have is Jesus is King. And this is the album that was released when I became a Kanye fan. And this is the last one I have to show. I don't have Donda or Vultures like I mentioned. So I do hope to get those later. This is the sticker where I got that, Waterloo. All the songs are included, and it's a very weird packaging because this is how it came in, like in this plastic, so it's not really in like your traditional cover like this, which I think fits the vibe. I know there's a lot of complaints about this, but I mean it matches the picture on digital. So and yeah, the album just on this clear blue like the one on line. So that's all I have to show. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you check out some of the other videos I have. Might do a Kanye album ranking soon, so stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching this video.